Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to the Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show. Grab your coffee or your tea, hunty, because we have a lot to talk about. But before we get started on those red hot topics, please go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we've got toast. Believe me, we've got you covered. And also, you could purchase my book, Life After the Diagnosis. If you know a survivor or you are a survivor, this is the book that you need. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started right, shall we? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody after Thanksgiving? If you're anything like me, I am headed to the gym. Real talk, I'm not playing. It's all in this face, it's all in this body. Turkey has done me the business, okay? So I want to first off say, excuse the weight gain. It's only the screen. This is a test, this is an illusion. Mona Lisa is not this heavy. But hopefully, everybody, including me, had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. I had a phenomenal Thanksgiving. I want everyone that is going to tune in today. I want you guys to tell me all about it, okay? But before we get started on our red hot topics, you know what I'm going to tell you to do. Yes, I want to tell you to go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got everything you need, just like the commercial says. We got totes, we've got cups, we've got t-shirts, we've got it all, hunty. And we are wanting you to go to the website. Yes, we do. And we also, last but not least, I want you to purchase the book. Now, all of these gifts are amazing Christmas gifts. So if you can't think of what you want to do, what you need to do, what you would like to do, what they would like for you to do, whatever, you will not go wrong with the famous Christmas gift of the Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show merchandise. You can't lose. You can't lose. Nothing on the website is ugly. Nothing. Everything is awesome. So go to the website, purchase some Christmas cheer and some Christmas gifts for the folks you love. And all at the same time, you're supporting your girl. So thank you very much. But I want to know how your Thanksgiving was. I want to know. I want to know. Hey, Rev, good morning to you. How was your Thanksgiving, Rev? Tell me all about it. Were you hosting? Did you travel? What happened on your Thanksgiving? Matter of fact, that is actually red hot number one. How was your Thanksgiving? Well, I'm going to start. I'm going to throw it out there and tell you all about mine, and then you can chime in if you like. So, first off, usually I travel on Thanksgiving. I usually travel to Texas. I usually eat slam over family members' homes, right? It's either my mom's house or my sister's house, my big sis, Tammy. That's where we are. We either crash her house or my mom's house, and even my brother. So we've also crashed his house for Thanksgiving. But honey, let me tell you, this is the first Thanksgiving that I actually did it at my casa. Good morning, Miss Gladys. How are you? This is the first Thanksgiving that I had at my casa. And baby, let me tell you something. It was everything. Hosting a Thanksgiving was so liberating. It was so, I mean, First of all, you already know what happened last year. I mean, nobody was going anywhere. Everybody was on lock. But this Thanksgiving, everybody was able to travel, everybody was able to host, and this was my first in a long time hosting at my place, right? So I loved it. I cooked everything in the kitchen, feels like. I cooked a turkey, I cooked a chicken, I cooked a ham, I had mac and cheese, I had greens, I had, oh my goodness, what else did I have? I had sweet potato, yams, baby, my yams. Oh my gosh, I had my yams. I had oh my gosh, oh, what else did I have? Uh, Pies, cakes. I mean, yes, I had a spread. Matter of fact, my spread, I was asking you guys, you know what? I came on actually. I came on for about maybe 15 minutes on Thanksgiving Day. And if you missed it, it's definitely posted. But I came on Thanksgiving Day and I was like, hey, what's going on, you guys? Y'all caught me in the kitchen cooking, baby. I was getting down. When I tell you I was cooking, now the thing was, I couldn't talk to y'all and cook at the same time. That would have been a disaster. Hello, Juanita. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so I was on for about 10, 15 minutes. Thanksgiving Day in my kitchen, and I was wanting to know what you guys were cooking, what you guys were burning. And for those who don't know slang, that means cooking, what you guys were burning. And I posted everything, and I wanted you guys to post as well. So if you missed it and you would like to post your spread that you did for Thanksgiving, honey, go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com, or go to the morning show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Good morning, Yvette. How are you? So I wanted to know, how was your Thanksgiving? And tell me what you burned, girl. Tell me what you cooked. So I was just giving you an update on what I was burning. And yeah, so I came on for about 15, 20 minutes. And on Thanksgiving Day, and I wanted you guys to show me what you were cooking. You caught me in my kitchen getting down. I didn't even mind. I love it, love it, love it. And I was just letting you know I was cooking turkey, I was cooking ham, I was cooking chicken, mac and cheese, greens, baby. What is Shirley Caesar saying? Hams, rams, yeah, yeah, all of that. That was me on Thanksgiving. But I would like to know what you guys did for Thanksgiving. Were you hosting? Did you travel? So that's red hot number two. I'm just wanting to know how you've been doing. I missed you. It seems like it's been a minute, right? No worries. I got a surprise that I'm going to let you guys know a little later in the show. But that's red hot number two. I'd like just to know how you been doing. Secondly, have you started decorating for Christmas yet? Oh my goodness. You guys, usually my thing is I do not start Christmas, anything Christmas, until after Thanksgiving is over. I give full homage to Thanksgiving when it is here. I do not Christmas shop. I do not Christmas decorate. I don't want to do anything dealing with Christmas when Thanksgiving. But soon, baby, when I say soon as Thanksgiving is over, the first thing I do is I put the tree up. It is something about the Christmas tree. When you put the Christmas tree up, you're ready. You are ready to get it done. That's the whole thing. The Christmas tree just sets the atmosphere. I'm telling you. Yvette, we had a family dinner over my nephew's house. I did the dressing and peach cobbler, but we had the spread also. Oh, girl, if you could post the spread, I would love that. I love to see those spreads. You know what? I love magazines. You know how the magazines give you this spread of decorations or whatever the case may be. I love that. So, girl, if you can post your spread, that would be great. And you can go on my page and do it too. It's all good. So, yeah, so I have to wait until Thanksgiving is totally over in order to get full throttle in Christmas decorations. But my thing is, As soon as that tree gets up, it seems like the Christmas atmosphere is in the air. But that's red hot number two. So yeah, I would like to know, have you started decorating for Christmas? And last but not least, you know what? Paying it forward. You hear the phrase, you even see people doing it, but I'm telling you right now, it's nothing like doing it yourself. Yes, people are doing it on social media and they're recording it. I'm not suggesting that you record it because people go, why are you recording it? Just do good and don't worry about who sees it. And which I agree with. I don't want to put a camera on anything and highlight anything or whatever. But I have to let you know I didn't do any videos or pictures or anything like that. But paying it forward, guys, it puts you not only in the Christmas mood, but it blesses your soul. I'm not even playing it. So let me just tell you what happened, and then we can just start over with the red hots. No, let's start with the red hots. Let me not skip over and all that kind of stuff. So let's just start. First things first, we're going to talk about how was your Thanksgiving. So let's tackle this for, let's say, 5 or 10 minutes, okay? I wanted to say thank you for the posts. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for all of that good stuff for Thanksgiving. You guys, I was so happy Thanksgiving. Not only was I cooking, hosting, but I had my son there that literally I hadn't seen in years because he's overseas. Kirk Cash. He was in the Air Force and now he contracts. So he was in Dubai, Afghanistan, China, Thailand. He's been everywhere, right? And I haven't been able to pin him down on this holiday for years. So to have him with me on Thanksgiving was everything. Okay. That's number one. And then number one as well, number one B, number one A was my baby boy, Kafri Daniels. He was with me as well. Now, you guys know if you follow me, that's my ride. That's my ride. That's my ride. So everywhere we go, we together. But since I've moved to Georgia, he is now a senior in high school, and we didn't want to break the school situation up. We didn't want to do any of that. So he is in Texas living with his father. So to have him here with me as well, it's love because I hadn't seen him since summer. And it's always good to see your children, but man, it ain't nothing like a little time between the visits. So I was just loving every minute of it, guys. Or if they said they wanted something to eat or they had a taste for something, honey, I was in the kitchen making it. Every morning that they were with me, I was cooking breakfast, full flump, baby. We talking about oatmeal grits, eggs, bacon, sausage. Yeah, I was doing the doggone thing. And yes, cute girls can cook. You know what? I need to hashtag that. Cute girls can cook. Yeah. A lot of times you hear about, oh, pretty girls can't cook. Pretty girl. Yes, we can. And yes, I am calling myself pretty. Ding, ding. So anyway, grab your tea. So the whole Thanksgiving, the whole Thanksgiving was amazing. So post what you did. I see Yvette told me what she did. Post what you did. Let us know. That's a red hot number one. And that's basically what I did, y'all. I just spoiled my boys. And last but not least, you guys know my wonderful husband. That was the first Thanksgiving that I cooked for him, which was the bomb. He had his, can you cook this? Can you cook that as well? And yes, I did do that. So all of that being said, all of that was handled. Thank you very much. So we had a great, great Thanksgiving. It was amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, so I I have to pat myself on the back because it was only me cooking. It wasn't no aunties, it wasn't no daughters, it wasn't any of that. It was all me. And baby, those pots and pans were clackety clacking, and it was getting done. Please believe. And hey, yeah, Monica, pretty girls can cook. Okay, pretty girls can definitely cook. Yes, ma'am. What is that? The myth of pretty girls can't cook. That's a lie. We can't cook. So number two, I wanted to see what you guys have. You guys started Christmas decorating? So I was telling you in the first 30 minutes that I have to wait, and it's just me. I wait until Thanksgiving is over and done before I start doing anything Christmas because I felt like the stores and everything was rushing. They start to put Christmas stuff up right after Halloween. I don't think that's cool. I think you need to rest in Thanksgiving because it is a wonderful holiday. You're giving thanks and you're blessing people, and it's just, come on now. Don't just rush to Christmas. But now, since Thanksgiving is over, for me, what starts the juice going is the tree. That is the first thing I do. I put the tree up, I decorate the tree, and that's when it gets, baby. That's when it gets going. That tree does something. And I don't know. I can't buy a tassel. I can't buy garnet. I can't buy any of that until I put the tree in. So the tree's first, decorating the tree, and then everything comes after that. So for me, I have not yet started Christmas decorating until I put the tree up. The tree goes up this weekend. Now, Gary likes a live tree. We had a live tree last year. I used to didn't like live trees. I used to didn't even like the smell of a live tree. But last year, it was just something about that Christmas tree, and it was live and it was smelling all good in the house. And it was fun decorating it. So we are going to continue doing the live tree tradition in our household. So we are going to go get our live tree. Now, the farmers markets and places like that, their trees are so nice. Now, some people just started early, and when we went by there, they left the really pitiful looking trees and the really huge trees. I can't do a really huge tree right now. In the future, that will happen. But right now, I can't do the huge one, and I don't want no pitiful little tree, no Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I don't want that. Meredith, not yet. Waiting for my granddaughter to come over so we can put the tree up together. I know. That's the beautiful part about it. You can start a tradition of putting the decorations on the tree together, putting up the tree together. That's what I mean. Don't rush that. That's just special stuff. Now, if you have family for Thanksgiving, and right after Thanksgiving, you could do the Christmas thing and y'all are already together, that's great. But just for me, I like to just totally move Thanksgiving out of the way before I start the Christmas thing. And now Thanksgiving is gone. So here we go. For me, first things first, Christmas tree honey. And I like a big Christmas tree, but not huge for me right now. 6 footer, something like that, something real, but it's those full ones, those full ones. Oh, those are so. And then I really like, not only do I just like the holiday, period, but everything around it, like the city that you live in starts to decorate, the malls, the stores, the music. Oh, honey, hold on. Mariah Carey has to play when I'm doing the Christmas thing at my house. When I'm decorating, I got to listen to Christmas music, get all in the groove of things. And it's got to smell like Christmas. So, anyway, Mariah Carey's playing in the background, whoop, 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 her famous songs. And then, of course, I got to have the Chris Brown, this Christmas, that's got to be going in the background, Christmas music all day while I'm decorating. Has to happen. Oh, yeah. So it just gives you that sense of here we go. It's time. You know what I mean? It's time. So, yeah, Christmas. I hadn't started because for me, it goes to the tree. Once the tree is up, full throttle is on. So I gotta tell y'all, paying it forward. Now, I'm not suggesting that you start videotaping and taking pictures, and I'm just not into all of that. Now, I see why some people or organizations do it because you give to those organizations and they have to show you where your money's going. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about just a regular Joe Blow helping people, paying it forward. That's what I'm referring to. So I didn't do a video. I didn't do any of that. But I've always seen it on social media. And as I was saying earlier, there's nothing like doing it yourself and feeling the feeling of gratitude and thankfulness when you do it, right? So here we are at the store, and I did this paying it forward. And I didn't even plan on doing it. It was just we were shopping. Everybody was Christmas shopping. Everybody was doing their thing. And we were at the cash register, right? And so this single mom and her son was behind me, right? And I'm in line, and this little boy has bells around his neck, right? The jingle bells. And baby, let me tell you, this little boy he was jingling those bells. And if you weren't in the Christmas spirit, it would have annoyed the heck out of you, right? But this little boy was with those bells, honey. He was I mean, he was ringing those bells and dancing with the bells on. And it just blessed me, right? So I'm looking at him, and I got a heart for boys because I had all boys. And he's just with those with those jingle bells around his neck. He was ling 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 ling, and his mother was doing some shopping, and I saw her putting some things back. Now, if you guys been in the situation of getting to the cash register, looking at everything in your basket and realizing you may not have enough money. If you've never been there, then you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But I've been there before. You get to the cash register, you checking out what's in your basket, and you're like going, I'm gonna have to put some of this back. So she's putting some of the stuff back, and the little boy noticed that she was putting back something that he really wanted. And he was like, are you putting that back? And she was like, yeah, we're not going to be able to get it, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, mom. And, it's just, I heard it, right? And then I was like, man, because I remember those days. And so I bought my stuff, whatever, whatever. And then she was right behind me with her little boy. And she went up, and she was, the cashier was cashing everything up and everything. And all of a sudden, and I kid you not, Holy Spirit was like, pay for her stuff. And I was like, really? I'm thinking, really? And he was like, pay for her stuff. It was Holy Ghost. And I'm telling you about the paying it forward. it's got to be in your heart to do it, or you're going to be, oh, ooh, how much is it? Nobody wants to hear all that. So anyway, the Holy Spirit told me to pay for her stuff. So I said, okay. Now, this is the flesh, okay? The flesh said, let me go to my car, put my stuff in my car, and if she's still ringing up, I'll do it. Baby, the Holy Spirit said, I said, do it right now. So she rang all her stuff up. The cashier rang all her stuff up. And then I said, I got it. And the little boy that was ringing the bells was like froze, right? And then the mother was like, what? And I said, I got it. Don't worry about it. And she was like, really? And I said, yep, really. So I paid for her stuff. And she said these very words, I kid you not. She said, you're paying it forward? And I said, yes. And I tell you, that blessed me so much. Hearing her say those words blessed me, not only just blessing her with paying for her stuff, but the way she said that, she said, you're paying it forward. And it just blessed me. And lo and behold, people, I'm whispering and I'm not, I'm just, paying for stuff, and I'm on my way out the door, and the whole store noticed this moment. I'm trying to get out of the store, and people in the lines was like, wow, that was so nice. Thank you, thank you. And I was like, thanks. I'm trying to get to my car or whatever. And I finally got to my car, and I almost started crying because it was like, wow, I remember being in that very situation with more than one child. We're talking 4. And having someone just bless you like that, it was just incredible. So it wasn't just about her. It was about, man, it was about that little boy. It was about him having the one thing that he really wanted that she might not have gotten. And it was such a blessing to me for being able to do it in my life at this point. Because there was a time that I didn't have it like that. You know what I mean? So it was a moment to be grateful all the way around. So paying it forward is for the people. And also it's a little bit for you too, because you get to see how you can bless someone else by giving. Now, some people might feel like it's not about you being selfish. Think about this now. I was in bondage for a long time about how I felt people wanted to view me, how I wanted people to see me, put it like that. And I didn't want to seem selfish, so I would do things that didn't deal with me, to the point to where I got so broken, it was like, okay, I need to take care of me. And the self-care thing, a lot of people are attacking that because they're thinking it's not all about you. Sometimes it does have to be about you. I'm not saying all the time. I'm saying sometimes mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you got to take care of yourself. And in this moment, I'm going to be honest with you. In that moment, I was so at peace and felt God's love so strongly in that moment of giving to where I wish I could pay for everybody after her. Just, everybody ring it up. Let's go. That's how I felt. I wanted to go through each line and go, you know, it felt so good. So, you know, rappers and celebrities, I used to be like, but guess what? That's what they do. That's how they give. You can't talk about how people give because how they're giving is how they're giving. You can't judge how a person decides to give their heart. And I think that goes back to what people think. You can't worry about what people think. You just give where you can give, do when you can do, and bless when you can bless. And in that moment, I was able to do that for her and her son. And it blessed my soul. So I'm just encouraging everyone actually to pay it forward. Yeah, take care of your house, take care of your loved ones. I'm not saying deny yourself, but I'm also saying if you have an opportunity to bless someone outside of your comfort zone, what does that mean? I mean, bless someone real good. Like they say about tithes and offering. Tithes is not just a comfortable give. Tithes is a sacrifice, right? It's a sacrifice. You're sacrificing this 10%, this percentage, 20, whatever, to God. Um, an offering is the comfort of giving. Offering is comfort. Tithe is sacrifice. So when you are giving, paying it forward, I think it should be a sacrifice as well as an offering. If here in Garden City, we are doing a thing, and I think they got it from social media. It's a don't pay for, or what is it? Don't buy nothing. Don't buy nothing. It's a don't buy nothing campaign. So what is that? Don't buy nothing campaign is basically let's say you have a couch. Let's say you have clothes that you don't wear, a couch that you don't use, something that you don't use that's not trash in your home, in your garage, in your car, whatever, and you wrap it as a gift and give it to someone. Instead of giving it to Goodwill, Salvation Army, you wrap it up or you put a bow on it and you give it to someone. That's Don't Buy Nothing campaign. You're giving someone something that they need without having them pay for it. And that is a form of paying it forward. And I absolutely like that idea. I absolutely love that idea. Don't buy nothing. We got a couch. We got a love seat. We got a bed. We got a mattress. We got comforters. Whatever the case is, whatever it is. And if you know someone needs it, wrap it up and give it to them as a gift for Christmas. Don't buy nothing. That's the campaign. And I love it. And that's a form of paying it forward. Also, let's say you got it, right? You're okay financially. and you're out shopping and you see a person that might have a hard time or might be having a hard time and not being able to afford something, or you might just feel like, you know what, I'm just going to bless them anyway. Whatever. You pay for their groceries, you pay for their gifts, in the line. That's it. And you keep it going. You don't need recognition for that. You don't need a pat on the back. You just do it. And it feels so good. And that's what I would like to see this Christmas. After all we've been through, oh my gosh. Here we are with another variant of COVID-19 coming down the pipe, Omicron. I was going to bring that up. I was going to talk about that, but I don't want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about something good, something happy. If you watch the news, you already know there's another form of this COVID-19 stupidness. Yeah. I mean, if you watch the news, you know it is now another variant, not Delta, Omicron. And if you watch the news, you already know that a 15-year-old high school student was involved in a mass shooting. Yeah, that too. I was going to talk about that. I was going to talk about this 15-year-old being able to go in this school and shoot up some people. And I think about 4 people are dead. I didn't want to talk about that. I didn't want to talk about this football player, ex-college football player, that was shot by his father, shot dead. And his father is the one that pulled the trigger. All you got to do is turn it on. And it's enough bad news for everybody. And I was going to talk about that too. But I said to myself, we're not going to do that today. We're just not. We're going to talk about what you were doing for Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? We're going to tell you to pay it forward. And we're going to tell you, are you decorating? Yes. I'm just not going to go there this morning. I wanted to talk about good stuff. And I wanted you guys to tell me some good stuff. So, the Red Hots today, if you are just now tuning in, number 1 was, how was your Thanksgiving, Hunte? How was that? How was your Thanksgiving? Mine was amazing. As I told you, I had all my boys except one. The one boy, Elijah Cash, and his family stayed in Texas. He's got my 2 grandbabies, but he stayed in Texas. But I had my other 2 boys, Kurt Cash and Caffrey Daniels, with me, which was awesome. I enjoyed every bit of that. And I know you heard me say 4 boys. I did have 4 boys. One was killed in 2005, Menez Osiris Daniels. I didn't have him with me. He's in heaven. But then again, he was with me. He's always looking down on me. Mwah. But my Thanksgiving was amazing. I had my boys and I had my hubby. For the first time, me cooking Thanksgiving for him was amazing. Yes, it was. So my Thanksgiving was amazing. How was you guys's? And the question, or the red hot number 2, was, have you started decorating for Christmas? For me, not yet. It's about that Christmas tree for me. I have to see a Christmas tree first. You guys are not going to believe what I'm about to tell you, but there is a big spider coming towards me right now. And guess what? I promise you, I am freaking out. Oh my God. There is the biggest Spider. Y'all, I got to kill this spider. While I'm killing this spider, check out my little commercial for later tonight. Check that out. Thank you for tuning in to Mona Lisa Late Night. Grab your glass and let's get started. But before we get there, please go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got merchandise, we've got t-shirts, we've got cups, we've got totes, we've got everything you need. We've even got my book, Life After the Diagnosis. So, let's go ahead, grab your glass, bottoms up, let's start talking. Yeah, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the commercial? Hot? Red hot? Look, yeah, so we're thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we're gonna close this show down because yeah, like I was saying earlier, this thank you. So that is our commercial for late night. And thank you. I appreciate that. Hot. Appreciate that. So I will see you guys tonight. Hopefully you will tune in tonight at in the evening. It might be around 7 or 8 Central Time, but we'll see you tonight. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to the Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show. Check out the website, www.monalisamonroe.com. Holla. Love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.